Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Maneliki again, and today I just wanted to make a little video, talk a bit about the Boar Prime. I've just finished building it, and this gun is awesome. Now, I've never used the original Boar, so I don't know how it plays yet. I haven't tried it, but man, this thing kicks ass. So basically what it is, it's a shotgun with like a rotating barrel in the middle for rapid fire or whatever. It's pretty freaking cool. So like I said, I just put it together. I've only got one form on it right now. I'm going to be adding probably two more just because of the ammo problem this gun has. Now, basically the way I found it plays is it doesn't have super high damage or anything like that. So it's not like a heavy duty hitter like the heck up close or anything like that, but so it's kind of a mid-range damage, and it does suffer from a lot of ammo problems. The base magazine is only 15 shots, and when it's low damage like that, you're going to be reloading before you're even done killing something, and it's only got 120 rounds in the drum, so you can see how fast it's shooting like that. And so you can imagine how fast you burn through clips. So I'm going to be loading this up with a whole bunch of ammo mods. But what I really like about this gun is it has an insanely high status chance. It's got a really high base status. So what I've done is I've modded it out to max that status out. And so I'm basically proccing with every shot, which is freaking awesome. So basically what I've done is I've put corrosive and blast on it, and so between that and the impact damage it's doing, the enemies can't stay on their feet. So it's not so much like a heavy DPS weapon. I would say it's more of like a crowd control kind of weapon, but it's got a really satisfying feel to it. It's got some kickback, as you can see. It sounds great, feels great, and yeah, so I'm just having a lot of fun tearing stuff up with this. So yeah, Boar Prime, kids. Go get it if you don't already have it. It's freaking awesome. Trade for those parts, farm for those parts, do what you gotta do. Get your hands on the Boar Prime. It's not super, like I said, it's not super powerful, but, you know, it does the trick. Like, if there's like a heavy group of enemies, you can just kind of hose them down, knock them down, let your teammates do the damage if that's what they're there for, and you can just kind of keep them pinned down. So yeah, pretty kick-ass weapon altogether, I'd say. So, alright, let's have a look at how I modded this thing. Alright, so basically what I've done here is I've gone for Hell's Chamber and Prime Point Blank, just obviously for the raw damage. I went with Toxic Barrage and Shell Shock, and not only does that make corrosive, but of course each of them have the 60% status. So in addition to the relatively high base status on the weapon, that's going to bring it up to like 99%, which is crazy. So like I was saying, you're going to be proccing like every shot with this thing, and that is awesome. Now originally what I'd done is I had put more poison and more electricity here to further increase the corrosive damage, but I thought it'd be kind of fun just because of the high status chance to throw blast on there instead and see if, you know, just kind of a crowd control thing, keep knocking them around with the blast damage, and it works. It really does. You're going to be hitting them with blast and impact. So between the blast and the impact, like the enemies, like I said, they can't stand up. It's awesome. So not so much damage, more of a crowd control setup. Now I've also got the ammo stock on here for the increased mag capacity. That brings it up to 24 from like 15. And at the speed this weapon fires, you know, 15 shots, you burn through it in like 2 seconds. It's nothing, and there's only 120 rounds in the mag. So I've got one forma now. I'm going to be adding another two so that I can fit on shell compression, get a little bit of extra ammo max, because I'm finding with this weapon, even if I use the shotgun scavenger thing, even then, like I'm finding I'm still using ammo restorers, which is kind of irritating. And you know, if you're going to be using those ammo restorers, you want to be getting as much for your value. So I'm thinking the shell compression. Now this may not be the most optimal build. I'm sure you could probably build this thing for like way more damage, or you know, or whatever. But this is how I'm doing it. kind of trying to address what I see as the problems with the weapon, which is mainly its ammo economy, which is crap. But other than that, like I said, the damage isn't crazy or anything. Like I said, maybe you can mod it better, but this is what I've done because I think it's kind of fun. So more ammo for the mag and that blast damage to keep knocking around the enemies, which I'm finding it really works out well. So yeah, and obviously there's no reason to put any kind of fire rate mods on this because it's already firing really fast. So this is what I'm running with, and I'm liking it so far. It seems to work. So yeah, basically, I'd have to say, all things considered, this weapon is definitely well worth it. It's only, I mean, 10 orphan cells, which isn't that bad. There's weapons that take more than that. So it's not that hard to get. The barrel is probably the hardest part to get. I'm not sure where it drops offhand, but the other pieces will come relatively easily just doing the regular missions or whatever, like just basic low-level tower defense. I think you're going to find yourself with boar parts. It's really just the barrel that you'll have to sort of figure out whether you trade for it or go for the missions that have it. I'm not sure what it is offhand, but anyhow, so yeah, I'd say it's well worth it. Like I said, it's not so much a DPS weapon. It's more like I would call it more of a crowd control weapon, and it's nice. It's a nice change. It's a nice kind of flavor, I guess, for like a shotgun or whatever. So it's definitely different. I'd say it's worth your time. I'm having some fun with it, knocking everyone down. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.